Hey Skylar, this is Papa. Today is Father's Day here in the United States, and I'm here to give you an update. You're still too young, you're not gonna be able to find this video, but maybe with time, maybe you will, okay? And today it's not a good day. It's not. I miss you. I miss you so much. Yeah, I want you to know that I love you. I love you. In my life, my heart, my spirit, my whole soul, this it just belongs to you. You know. Uh, I want you to know that I'm holding on, and it's so hard. It is so hard to hold on. You know. I think that the only thing that is making me hold on is the day that I get to see you again. You know. I hope I do. I hope that when you grow up, you remember me, that you remember all the time we had together, all the unboxing videos that we did together, our YouTube channel, all the toy reviews, all every time that we took care of our plants in the garden. I hope you remember when you used to help me mow my lawn or our lawn, and I hope that you remember that I read you stories every night. And I hope you remember that I love you. And I hope you remember that I loved you and that I told you I love you every day and that I slept with you every night. I'd hug you until you fall asleep next to me. I kiss you good night. And I hope that you remember when you wake up and we cook together. I hope that you remember the life that I gave you. It was so beautiful. It took me so much. It was so much work, but for you, it was just so easy because I loved you, you know? And that is the type of things that you do for a person that you love. I also want you to know that you have a sister, and I also don't see her. I don't see her because I'm scared. I'm scared of losing her too, you know? Losing you was the most devastating thing that I have ever went through in my entire life. I've been through a lot, and losing you was the worst. I have been trying to do better, you know? I wake up every morning and I put a clown mask to hide all the suffering that I go through. I act happy. I act like everything is okay. And I have a smile and I make people laugh. It's what I do most of the day. But deep inside me, I'm not good. I'm not doing well. This is so challenging, you know. I have not given up in life just because I have hope that one day you're going to find me, or I'm going to find you, and we're going to be together again. So I know that we still got a long way to go before that day. And I hope that if you see this video before you meet me, I hope that you give me the benefit of the doubt. I don't know what your mother is telling you. I don't know anything. There's one thing I do know about her. She is the most heartless person that I've ever met. She does love you, though. She does love you. But she is not a good human being. She took your father away from you. She did that. She took you away from me because of her own mistakes. She did so many things wrong here in the United States. She came here. I bought her here from China, you know, and she started doing many wrong things here. I can't even talk about them because I don't want you to know. Yeah, you're too young to know. One day when you grow up, old enough, you will know the entire truth. But going back to your sister, you have a sister. Her name is Suhaili Camille Ortiz. Okay, and I don't I don't see her. Her mother knew. Her mother and I were together when your mother took you away, and I was so destroyed. She ran away. She left me pretty much suffering alone, suffering your loss. After that, I could not trust her anymore. Still, I tried to be part of her life, but her mother was too unstable when it came to child custody. I still do pay my child support because it's my responsibility, and I did not want it to go to court. We just agreed to it, and I gave her that right, but she could not keep up her end of the bargain. Many times she called me saying that she cannot be there so I can see Camille. And then one time she told me that um, she was moving to Charlotte, 3 hours away, and she wanted me to come see her for 10, 15 minutes every Sunday. At that point, I gave up. I was not going to go to court. Funny thing, that part of the responsibility why your mother took you away was because court allowed it. I fought for you so hard for almost 4 years, you know, almost 4 years I fought for you. I fought for my rights to be with you. I'm your father and I had to fight for the rights to see you. That is kind of messed up in our country, having to fight to be able to be part of your child's life is one of the most absurd things that this country has. You know, I truly believe that if two parents don't work out and their child in the middle, I believe strongly that a 50-50 should be automatic. Automatic. You know, it's not the child's fault that both parents could not work things out, and a child needs its mother as well as its father. That should be it. That should be law, you know? In fact, a parent should fight in court in order to not be part of their lives. It should be punished under penalty or under prison time if you abandon your child, if you're not part of your child's life. That is where a parent should fight for in court. A parent should not fight for their child unless one of the parents is just a dangerous person. You understand? But a parent should not. If a parent loves its child, and the only reason why they're separated is because both couldn't work a relationship, why does a parent has to go to court and fight for their child? That is just ridiculous all the way around. You know, and if one parent needs to move out of state or something, guess what? You have a child, you have a responsibility. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. You have a child. You have to remain there with your child. It's your responsibility, you know? And if you need to move out of state, then yeah, you get to go to court and explain to the judge why you are not going to be able to be there 50% of the time. That's that's the reason why I believe a parent should fight at court, you know? But to be part of their child's life, ridiculous. And guess what? So automatic, the mother gets everything, you know? I lost everything twice. I married your mother twice. The second time I married her, it was because I wanted to be with you all the time, 100% of the time. And it did not matter how much I had to suffer, and I did suffer a lot with her. But it didn't matter because at the end of the day, I opened my eyes and you're there. And that made it all worthwhile. Your mother was doing very horrible things here in the United States. I suspected she was doing wrong things. I just didn't know they were that bad. And when I tell you that bad, trust me, they're horrible things, dark things, all right? I just cannot believe people can be like her. Anyways, yeah, I cut hair, but you know that because I used to cut your hair. I used to do everything for you, really. I used to cut your mother's hair. I used to style her hair too. I used to do her eyebrows. I feel disgusted about that too. I used to do everything for her, you know? I wasn't perfect either. I did things wrong too, okay? I did things wrong, okay? In our first marriage, when we married first, I did many things wrong. I was in Korea and I did many things wrong, which I also will tell you when that time comes. They weren't as bad as hers, but nonetheless, they were bad. I did bad things. And I believe that my wrongdoings also has to do with our second marriage breaking apart as well, you know? So your mother did not trust me. When we married the second time, I don't know why she did marry. All right. I don't know. Maybe she thought she didn't had enough of me and she didn't destroy me completely. So she had to do that. And she did. But what she didn't realize is that she also hurt you, you know? Because now when you grow up, you are going to wonder where is your father. Your mother is probably going to make you believe that someone else is your father. I don't know that. I really don't. I Nothing surprised me about her, I'll tell you that. But maybe she tells you that I did not love you. Maybe she tells you that I hate you, you know? Maybe, I don't know, okay? Which all are wrong. They're very wrong. You were loved. You were loved, Skylar. And this is your room right here. I made this room for you. This is your room. This will forever, in my home, you will forever have a room here. You know, check this out. I'm going to show it to you in case you don't remember. This, and I am so sorry. I will apologize to you. I had to remove these pictures from the wall because it was too painful, you know? But let's move them around. These are all your stuff, animal. Can you move still? Ran out of battery. Your bear ran out of battery. Okay. Your baby Yoda. You used to play with this one a lot from Minecraft. I don't know the name, but you do. Olaf is your favorite. Has always been your favorite. Olaf is also my favorite. Your lamp, where you used to go inside your little ladybug, still works surprisingly. And this is your room. These are your things, Skylar. You still have your shoes. They don't fit you anymore. And you have a whole lot of things, Skylar. Let me tell you, look at all these things that you have. Your table where you used to play, all your things still there, everything. Your board still have the last things that you wrote to me are still there in dry erase marker, and that is why it's there. And I don't even want to touch it because I don't want the letters to erase. And the balloon from the last birthday that you were with me, and your diaper bag when I used to exchange you with your mother. And there's a whole lot of things here in the box, mainly clothing and toys and all kinds of crazy stuff. Look at that. But I just want you to know, Skylar, that you were loved by your father and that I loved you so much still, you know? And there's a thing that I need to talk to you about, you know, because this thing is killing me, you know. I have nightmares every night that I find you and your mother takes you away from me again, and that there's nothing I can do about it. I try. I try to fight. I try to yell, scream. I try everything. I try so hard to not lose you again. And I always lose you again. You know, and I wake up screaming every night. Every night of my life since I lost you, I have the same dream. I don't know what to do, you know? I, j- I just want to have you. in my life again so I can be normal. I'm not normal anymore. I don't have friends. I don't hang out with nobody. I lock myself in my home. I have plants, a whole lot of them, because they remind me of you. Because we used to take care of plants together. Funny thing, a lot of people tell me that I'm so lucky because I'm well off financially. They're stupid. Human beings are stupid. They just don't know. You know, I gave everything away for you. They tell me these things while they're being a father. They have their family. I lost mine. You know, no one understands the pain. No one really gets it. You understand? I hate it when people tell me you're so lucky. I just want to choke them, you know? I know one day I will have you again, Skylar, because I know where you are. That's a fact. I know exactly where you are, but I can't do anything. You're in China. That country is just horrible, you know? I stopped sending emails to your mother because she just won't. If she would have at least a little bit of heart, I would get to see you. Maybe even video, but not even that. Even though she knows she already won. What she's doing is so damaging for you in the long run. It can be so bad for you. I don't want you to be a bad human being. I want you to be someone with a good heart when I see you again, you know? And you're being raised by one of the most horrible persons that I ever met in my entire life. This day, you were in pre-K. You were in pre-K. And I remember that I dressed you up this pretty. I bought you this dress, this little jacket. I bought you this little jacket that you put on top of your dress. I bought you this Hello Kitty umbrella, which is somewhere here. I bought you this Hello Kitty umbrella, and I did your hair. I made a I made a braid, a long big braid, so they can take your picture. I did that. Your mother couldn't even do that. I hope that she's taking good care of you, and that you're okay. I really do. And I will keep holding on. I'm pretty strong. I'm very strong. I've survived all this, and it made me a much stronger person. So I guess I got that, you know. But in exchange, I live with anxiety. I live with depression. I live with nightmares. I live with not being able to socialize too much with people. I live with broken relationships. You know, I have a girlfriend, and sometimes I believe that things are good. Sometimes I don't, you know. It's like, oh, while I'm with her, I'm in a roller coaster, you know. And I love her, but sometimes I ask myself if she's good for me, if we're meant to be together, because I don't think, I don't really think she does love me the way she says she does. She sometimes do things and say things and act like she really don't need me or want me, and for some reason she's holding on to something, but I don't understand. You know, we break up, and losing someone that I love is horrible. It's triggering. When I If I break up with her, then I go back to the beginning of when I lost you. So I don't know. I love her, but I don't think she loved me the same way. So there's that. I have a YouTube channel called Maple Nuts where I get to record all my maples and talk about everything and all my knowledge in plants and stuff. And I get to be me for a little bit. And it's going well, I guess. Now that I have about 790 subscribers today at this time right now. And now that I've hit once I hit 600 subscribers, I started my subscriptions started slowing down really bad. Like I was getting 20, 30, 15, 40 subscribers a day, and now I get 1, 2 per day, and it's getting hard. And funny thing, there's another YouTuber that told me that I was lucky. I told him too, I am not lucky, brother. I will switch life right now if you want, you know. He has his wife, he has his daughter, he's living a healthy life, healthy lifestyle, you know, and he's struggling with his YouTube channel, and just because of that, he called me lucky. And I don't even I I think I told him something about that. One of the very few people that I have talked to about my situation. I I told him, brother, you don't even know, you have your family. You are a lucky man. And he is because to tell you the truth, I don't want any of this. I'll give everything away right now if I get to see you. If I Yeah, I would not think about it. House, plants, everything, bank accounts, job, the whole thing, checks, everything. I'll give it all away. I'll go back to the apartment of depression where I was dropped the first time that I divorced your mother. I lost everything. And I thought that it was the worst thing in my life. And at that time, it was. But I thought that I was rock bottom, you know? And it's funny because I I thought that I couldn't go lower than that at that time. And yes, you can definitely go lower than that. Because when I lost you, when I found out that I lost you, when the Department of State confirmed that your mother had kidnapped you, that was rock bottom. That was rock bottom. So I hope that when I see you again, Skylar, please remember what I always told you. Be brave and be kind. And I hope that when I see you again, that you are a kind person, that you are a decent human being, and that you not come here to the United States to do the same things that your mother did, because you will go to jail for a very, very long time. Here in the United States, when you do things wrong and you keep doing them wrong, you will get caught. And that is what happened with with your mother, except for instead of removing you from her, they decided to leave you to her, remove your travel document, thinking that it was enough. And I was fighting so hard for you, telling them that was not enough, that she was going to find a way. I even told her, I even told everybody how she could kidnap you. I told them that you were not born in the United States, you were born in China, you were also a citizen of China, and that she could just go back to the Chinese embassy, get new documents, and fly you out just like nothing. And that is exactly what she did. At court, they judged me. They thought I was paranoid. They thought I was crazy. They looked at me with that face when someone is crazy, a face that you make. They even laughed. Yeah, and I do have. I do. They did gave me the custody that I was fighting for. I was fighting for full custody because of the mother. I knew that she was a bad person at that time. I already knew what she was doing here. And I immediately tried to put an emergency custody, but my lawyer, who was pretty shitty, said that until the FBI investigation doesn't come, you know, and I'm like, the FBI investigation, like that stuff takes long. It's a long time. It's a long time to investigate someone. And they said that without that, they couldn't do anything, which is kind of funny because I lost my custody battle just for being a man, just so male, you know, because to them we don't have a heart. So I lost custody battle. Your mother was doing a very illegal things here in the United States, and they were waiting for the investigation to be over to see if they press charges so she can remove you from her, you know, which is kind of jacked up too, because either way, she did things bad to where you had no choice. She put you in a position where you had no choice but to lose one father, one parent figure. She wasn't thinking about that. She was just thinking about herself, her money. Money, 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 money. Chinese is all about money. You know, ridiculous. And the court is all about women, women, women. Mom, 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 mom. All for the mother. They just destroyed good fathers. Don't get me wrong, there are bad fathers out there. I saw many while I was in court, many that I just felt so disgusted because this guy is a deadbeat. He's trying to avoid the responsibility of being a father while I'm there fighting for it. Ridiculous, And but just like there are bad fathers, there's also bad mothers out there. I saw them too. They go to court, Gucci purse, nails done, hair, everything. You can tell. You can tell that there's a lot of money in her, and father's there trying to fight just so he can see his children twice a month, and just bled out financially, got out crying and shit. Disgusting. It's just disgusting. All these judges should go to jail for that. That's my opinion. That is my opinion. The way that they're hurting people should be illegal. It should be, if both parents cannot work it out, both parents will pay equal. Both parents will pay equal because, yeah, the father put his wee wee and the mom's JJ, but the mother opened the legs. They're both there. It's not like, I just don't get it. Why the father has to always. I have everything from you. I want you to understand this, all right? Everything that you have ever drawn, made. Look at Peppa Pig. You made Peppa Pig here. This one you had a little bit of help. I have hundreds of this. Just hundreds. Okay. Anyways, that's all I wanted to talk to you. Today's Father's Day, and I am not doing well, babe. I'm not doing well at all. And through life, I'm struggling. And I'm being strong for you. You are the only reason why I'm still alive today. You're the only reason. If not, I would just check out completely. Why would I want to live my life without you? You know, you were my whole world. The moment that you were born, you have no idea. The moment that you were born, before you were born, I thought I was alive, you know, until you were born. And that's how my world started spinning for real. That you were my first love, like true love. You know, it's a love that you can just not, you cannot measure that. It is that one love that it would never end. You know, you can find a boyfriend, you can get married, you can lose your husband or your boyfriend, you know, and when years will pass by, and eventually your body, your heart, your spirit will just adjust to that, but not with a child. When you lose a child, the love for a child, it's something that no matter what happens in this world, it would just not go away. No matter what happens, I will always, always love you. And that you will always have a room in our home. This is our home, Skylar. And I have all these Japanese maples, and I'm doing a garden. And I hope that one day you get to see it, because I'm building that for you. When I finally get to see you, I can get to give you everything, you know. I also need to fix things with my other daughter, Skylar, because the reality is that I I can fight more for her, you know, but I can't, if that even makes sense. I fought for you so hard, so freaking hard, just so the court can just drop the ball and let your kidnap happen. Over $60,000 in legal fees and lawyers and all kinds of crazy stuff, just in years of suffering and crying and going through pain and court hearings and seeing judges just demolish people's lives just like that and call it justice. It just, and all that, just so she could just hop in a plane and fly off with you. And I get to not see you again ever. Ridiculous, you know? And that took a toll on me so hard. I don't want to, I cannot go through that again. If I happen to turn my heart to her again, the way that I did with you, right? Then the mother can destroy me completely, obliterate me, completely erase my existence out of this world, and you will never get to see me again. So many people judge me for that. Oh, it's not your other child's fault. And they're right. They're very right. But what they don't understand is that the power that a woman has over the child, it's just, you can't. A father cannot just, until our legal system changes, I will not go there. The only way that I would go there is when your sister, my other daughter, grows old enough to understand and grows old enough to defend herself. Other than that, I can't do it. I can't lose another child, Skylar. Can't do it. And so many people judge me for that, you know, including my family. They call it abandonment. They say you abandon your child. I abandoned my child. Something that I criticize so much of a parent. Now I'm one of them. And people just tell me I abandoned your child. They just don't understand. They just don't get it. Don't get it. Anyway, Skyline, that is a problem that I must fix with time. But right now, it's Father's Day. I'm here by myself in this big old house that I have. I don't even know why I got such a big house. So bad for cleaning, And I keep myself busy with the landscape and my plants because they remind me of you. And they have brought me problems with my relationships. They think that I love my plants more than them. And what they don't realize is that I love you more than them. And anything that I can do to bring me back to you, even if it's in my brain, then I will do. Because I miss you. While I'm watering my plants and cutting my lawn, sometimes I just close my eyes and I remember that you're here with me, you know. And your water bucket, it broke. It broke and it hurt so bad. When I saw it, that it broke. Yeah. And one that you used to water your flowers, it broke. I still have your favorite flower plant still alive. For a minute, I thought I was going to lose it. And those plants have such a sentimental value to me. Like if I lose them, then I'll be very, very, very bad. It will be very bad for me. So I try to protect them as much as I can. I love you, baby. I hope that one day you can watch this video. And maybe if the mother have done something bad in your brain to make you think bad about me, I hope that this video can fix it. You know, just talk to me, find me, find me. Okay, I will find you when the time comes. You're still young. We still got about 5 more years, 5, 6, before I can even try something. Anyways, I love you, Skylar. I hope I see you soon, and I hope you watch this video, okay? I want you to know that I think of you all the time.